So here we're going to take a look at how do I upload a file, or how do I link a file that's already inside of Drive. And in this case, we are looking for an audio file that a student has recorded. They recorded an audio file of themselves, actually playing some tuning notes, and I need them to turn this in. And I'm going to show you both ways how they can turn in this audio file. So what I've done is inside of Schoology, I'm a student right now, and I'm inside of my performing arts class, and the teacher has created an assignment called tuning notes. And I'm going to go ahead and go inside of that assignment, and I'm going to turn that in. And I'll show you both ways to turn this in. So this is from a student's perspective, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like from a teacher's perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this assignment, and I'm going to choose a file to upload, and in this case I just simply have to browse for that file. So in this case I already have it saved. I would just simply locate it, whether it's in Music or whether it's in Drive, and I would go to that file. I could double click on that file, and I'm just simply turning in the recording of myself, the viola tuning notes. It's an MP3 audio file, and I can go ahead and submit that. So this is what it looks like right here. And there's another way of submitting this. And let's say I wanted to resubmit this as a link. Let's say the teacher didn't get it correctly, or I also wanted to submit it both ways. Here that file is inside of my Google Drive. And rather than uploading that file, I simply want to share a link with the teacher of this MP3 file that's inside of my Drive. So what I want to do is I'm going to get a link to this audio file. And right now it says only specific people can do this. So I'm going to have to open up the sharing settings, and I'm going to do what's called get a shareable link. So now when I share this link out, anybody with the Mona Shores Public School email address, which is all of the teachers, they'll be able to view this, or in our case, hear it. So I'm just simply going to copy that link. This is what a student would do. I would go back inside of Schoology and I would resubmit this assignment. But rather than uploading a file, I'm actually going to create a link. So I'm going to insert a link here, and here is my shareable link. I'll go ahead and paste my link there that I just copied when I said get shareable link. And then for a title, I can say click here to listen to my tuning notes, and I can go ahead and insert that, and I'm going to submit it. So now in my submission, I'm going to actually have a link that when I click on, it's going to play my file, and I still have my first revision. Here's that audio file that I submitted to the teacher. Or I actually have a link in revision 2, the second time they submitted it. Here's a link that's actually going to link to Drive, and I'm going to be able to play that audio file inside of Drive.
Here's the D.
Either way, I'm going to be able to submit that audio file, whether I directly upload it into Schoology or whether I share a link from Drive inside of my submission. That's an easy way for a student to be able to submit an audio file for a teacher to be able to listen to. Now let's take a look what it looks like for on the teacher's side. So I'm going to jump back over to me, the teacher. I'll look at performing arts. I'm going to go inside of that tuning notes, and I can see that Mike Phillips has actually submitted this file. I'm going to click on it, and the teacher views it almost the same way that a teacher does. I have both revisions here. My first time I submitted that audio file, and I could play that inside of that same window, the same way that the student could. Or if they submitted a link, I would have that same link linking to that same audio file that's inside of Drive. Hope that helps.